Hello, nice to meet you on LS Virtual Day. My name is Tony Liu from LS Electric. Today, I'd like to introduce smart energy business of our company. Smart energy business includes renewable energy and energy storage system. Our company has been working in this business for more than 20 years. We have many business know-hows from last experiences. Let's get deep into it. So in this part, I'd like to introduce several contents. First, smart energy business. Second, business area. Third, smart energy solution. Lastly, what we have done, it's references of our company. In this part, I'd like to introduce values we provide through smart energy business. We mainly have three parts in our smart energy business. In energy storage system business, we have references of more than 896 megawatts by power capacity and 1.42 gigawatt hour by energy capacity. In PV power system business, we have references of more than 230 megawatts by turnkey projects. We also built a unique way of solar, which is floating solar. We do operations and maintenances on more than 15 projects. It's more than 65 megawatts on PV and 250 megawatt hour on ESS. We have three parts in business: optimization, execution, and O&M. In optimization part, we can propose project and financial analysis to our customer. As you know, each project has different aspects and they require different things. We look into the requirements carefully and provide technical and financial analysis. In execution part, through our many experiences of project, we can predefine project outputs and risks. Also, we try to break down every point of project to cut down the costs. In order to do this, the company should have many experiences to install PV and energy storage system. We are the one who has many experiences and no problem to do such activity. We have many experts who can support to maximize site uptime. We also always try to be preventive and corrective maintenance support. If there is any problem showing on monitoring system, we check online or offline always. Smart energy solution. So there are 5 main solutions in smart energy solution. The things are PV system, PCS, battery, EMS, and balance of plant, which is usually called BOP. So PV power system. In PV power system, there are PV module and inverter. To proceed solar project, PV module is the first step to meet the capacity. You need to decide which type of solar panel you want to use for the project. Usually the capacity goes from 320 watts to more than 400 watts. When you're finished to decide solar panel, you need to decide PV inverter next. There are outdoor type and indoor type. You can decide as per project plan. Power conditioning system. This is usually called PCS. We manufacture 2 types of PCS. ENG platform is to target domestic market, and LS brick platform is to target overseas market. ENG platform has certificates for Korean market, and LS brick has UL certificate. Both types are modular types, so when just one module gets broken, it runs with the rest of the modules. So it is very efficient and cost effective. There are usually 2 types of battery in energy storage. First one is NCM type battery. This type has higher energy density than LFP type battery. NCM has about 240 watt hour per kilogram and LFP has about 160 watt hour per kilogram. Costs are usually higher in NCM battery compared to LFP. Samsung SDI, LG Chem, SK Innovation makes this type of battery. Second one is LFP type battery. This type of battery has longer cycle life compared to NCM. It has usually over 10,000 cycles and NCM has more than 6,000 cycles. The price of battery is usually cheaper than NCM battery. Narada, XATL, and BYD makes this type of battery. EMS stands for Energy Management System. EMS is a software system to control power flow in BSS system. So it's like a brain part of ESS. There are many data showing on the screen, like right side of this page. This system controls when to save the energy and when to use the energy out from the battery. It also shows faults and warnings when it shows engineer checks online or offline to maintain the facility. There are many components in balance of plant. It is because there should be many protective devices for the system. There are DC contactors, circuit breakers, power meter, etc. And our company produces each of them. We make it and understand every part of BOP. I guess it's one of the reasons why our company are so good at installing ESS and also BOP. There are approximately 3 types of solar applications. Let's look at flowing type first. Flowing type is a solar system on the surface of water. It is a creative use of solar system compared to traditional ground-mounted type. I will explain it detail with reference later. For ground-mounted type, it's most commonly used type of solar system, and we try to maximize capacity on a site to meet financial requirements. Rooftop type is a way to use space efficiently. It can be installed on the rooftop and it produces energy from it. You can choose 2 options, using the energy for factory building or making profits from it. There are mostly 6 applications in an energy storage system. Let me briefly introduce each of them. Arbitrage energy time shift is usually to save energy during nighttime and use it on daytime. Renewable integration is to save energy from solar or wind power system and release it after charging it. Frequency regulation is to control frequency by releasing energy from battery. It supports to make stable power grid. Peak shaving is to use energy in daytime to save energy cost. Voltage support is to control voltage through discharging battery. Reserve function is to support capacity load when there is a sudden drop in the load. Now I'd like to tell you what we have done in this smart energy business. As I told you previously, we have joined project over 1.42 gigawatt hour. We started our PV business from 1986 and started our ESS business from 2008. There are many projects we are working on right now. In 2020, we installed one of the biggest projects in Korea, which is with PV 93 megawatt and 242 megawatt hour ESS. I will explain it detail later. Let me now introduce several projects of our company. This is floating type PV. It was installed in 2017 and was 3 megawatt capacity. You need to be careful installing it. On the surface of the water, you install floats. On the floats, you install PV module. This is rooftop type PV. We installed on the rooftop of one of our factories in Korea. The capacity is 2 megawatt. It is important to connect it tightly on the rooftop. There are several ways to connect module on the rooftop, and there should not be a hole where water could flow into it. If it happens, it's a big problem because there are many equipment inside the factory. Let me introduce applications of energy storage now on. This is for frequency regulation. It was 64 megawatt with 24 megawatt hour battery. When there is fluctuation in the frequency, we discharge battery to control the frequency. This application is to manage peak power load. We installed 34 megawatt with 175 megawatt hour ESS system in 2018. Seha Group is one of the biggest steel manufacturing company in Korea. So they use tons of electricity a year and use ESS system to save it. It charges battery in the nighttime when electricity are cheaper, and discharge and use it in the daytime when electricity is usually expensive. It was to support power quality. It was installed in Hokkaido, Japan. Project size was 39 megawatt and 14 megawatt hour battery. When there is fluctuation of the power quality from this PV, ESS system supports its power quality with discharging the battery. This is connected to renewable energy with ESS. This was one of the biggest projects in Korea, and we recently finished installing it. It was 93 megawatt PV with 242 megawatt hour battery. The key was to safely install PV on the mountain and connect to ESS. There were many things to consider to do it safely. This is also for frequency regulation. It was installed in Maryland, USA. The capacity was 1 megawatt with 720 kilowatt hour battery. When there is fluctuation in the frequency, we discharge the battery to control the frequency. In 2018, we acquired the EGT division of Parker Hannifin in USA, and we changed name into LS Energy Solution. They are one of major PCS and ESS company in US. They have over 400 megawatts of energy storage system installed worldwide. We can say that we have more than 900 megawatts and 1.4 gigawatt hour of ESS reference worldwide, combining LS Electrics and LS ESS references together. As I told you before, we started this business since 2008 and still trying our best to be part of leader in this industry. There are many projects we are working on right now and always try to provide best solution to our customers. Thank you for attending this seminar, and if you have any question, please send it through the LS Virtual Day website. Thank you very much.